my kindergarten, first grade, and second grade artists. You are amazing. Can you believe it? We are finishing up our unit on line today. That's our first element of art, and we watched videos online, we practiced drawing line on our seesaw, we did our line lions, and now we are coming to the end of our line unit. So I'm so excited. So here's what we're gonna do today. Today, I'm gonna read you a story. It's called Lines That Wiggle. Lines that wiggle. I'm gonna read you that story, and then you are gonna get either a blank sheet of paper, or if you have your sketchbook that you got, you can do this assignment in your sketchbook, and we're gonna draw some lines, and you're gonna basically show me what you've learned about lines during this unit. But we're gonna start by reading our story. So here we go, Lines That Wiggle.
Lines that wiggle. Lines that wiggle, lines that bend. Wavy lines from end to end. Lines that tickle, lines that sprout. Bugs have lines that stick right out. Lines to trap, lines to hide. Two lines running side by side. Lines that curve, lines that curl. Underwater lines that swirl. Lines that crisscross, lines that mend. Lines with doggies at the end. Lines that scurry, lines in threes. Lines in leaves that grow on trees. Lines that twist and lines that sway. Lines that swish the flies away. Zigzag lines light up the sky. Rainbow lines are way up high. Lines are everywhere you look. Find some lines not in this book.
Isn't that a great story? I love the drawings in that book. They make me laugh. So today, in your sketchbook or on your blank sheet of paper, you are going to make a drawing with lines. Now, it can be anything you want. Today, you get to use your imagination. Last project, we did lions, and I said, hey everybody, we're gonna do lions. But today, you get to do any kind of drawing you want, but it has to have at least three different kinds of lines in it that you can identify. Identify is a big fancy word for name. So you need to be able to show me your artwork and point out and say, look, Miss Cycle, I drew a vertical line here, and I drew a curvy line here, and I drew a zigzag line here. But they need to be a part of your piece of art. They can't just be lines floating around in the middle of nowhere. So you're gonna make a drawing of anything you want, and then you're gonna identify 3 different kinds of lines. Now you can use the identifying words that you heard in that story, the lines that wiggle, or something that might be helpful to pull out would be your art packet. Because in your art packet on page, not 3, 4, on page 4, you have almost like a cheat sheet or an identification sheet of all these different kinds of lines that we've been talking about through these videos and projects. So I've got describing words like long, short, curved, horizontal, vertical, perpendicular, ooh, that's a fancy one, parallel, two lines running side by side, that's parallel, spiral, ooh, diagonal lines are leaning over, tapered lines means lines that get skinnier and skinnier and skinnier, varied lines, straight lines, vertical lines, wavy or curly lines, broken lines, sometimes you call those a dotted line like this one, or a thick line or thin line, or a zigzag line. So those are all great describing words. Those are all great words that you can use to identify the lines in your drawing. So I'm not going to do a drawing with you today. Oh my gosh, Miss Michael, what do I do? It's okay. You draw all the time. You're an artist all the time, whether you know it or not. So what I want you to do is sit down and draw a picture. You don't even have to think about lines while you're drawing the picture. And guess what? I bet you will have 3 different kinds of lines in it. So sit down and draw your picture, and then when you're done, go to the add response, take a picture of your work, or you could do a video, but you could take a picture and then do a voice recording where you show me where your 3 lines, 3 or more, that you can identify in your work, okay? I am so proud of you, artists. Things are going to be changing with specials in the next couple weeks as some of our friends come back to school. So if you or your grown-ups have any questions about how specials is going to work, please let me know, but I will be getting more information to you on that soon. Okay? Happy line making. I'll see you soon.